A pleasant morning to everyone. Today, our group will be discussing a very important piece of legislation, the Republic Act number 9851, also known as the Philippine Act on Crimes Against International Humanitarian Law, Genocide and Other Crimes Against Humanity. This law was signed on December 11, 2009, and it serves as a crucial purpose to ensure that the Philippines was investigate, prosecute, and punish the most serious crimes that shock the conscience of humanity. This include war crimes, genocide, and crimes against humanity. So let's begin by understanding the importance of this law and how it strengthens the rules of law in the Philippines.
RA 9851 was created to align our laws with international agreements like the Geneva Conventions and the Rome Statute of the International Criminal Court. These agreements aims to protect people during armed conflicts and hold violators accountable. Before this law, the Philippines had no complete legal framework for prosecuting such crime.
The main purpose of RA 9851 is to punish individuals who commit genocide, crimes against humanity, and war crimes, whether they happen in the Philippines or abroad. It also protects civilians and combatants who are no longer part of the conflict, ensuring respect for human rights at all times. The RA 9851, the Philippines Act on Crimes Against International Humanitarian Law, aims to punish individuals who commit genocide, crimes against humanity, and war crimes. Regardless of where the acts occur, it also focuses on protecting civilians and those no longer actively participating in hostilities, ensuring their human rights are upheld during and after armed conflict.
Genocide is the international destruction of a group of people because of their nationality, ethnicity, race, or religion. It is considered an international crime as defined in the 1948 United Nations Prevention on and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide.
Crimes against humanity, as defined under Republic Act 9851, Philippine Act on Crimes Against International Humanitarian Law, genocide, and other crimes against humanity are among the gravest offenses recognized in both domestic and international law. These crimes target civilians and are committed as part of a widespread of systematic attack, often with state or organizational backing.
War crimes are serious violations of the laws of war. This includes attacking civilians, destroying protected buildings like hospitals or churches, using prohibited weapons, and killing or mistreating prisoners of war. Even during war, there are rules, and breaking them has serious consequences under RA 9851.
Aside from genocide and war crimes, RA 9851 also punishes other violations of international humanitarian law. This includes recruiting children under 15 into armed forces and attacking humanitarian workers.
Jurisdiction rules. This law applies to crimes committed with the Philippines, crimes committed by Filipino abroad, and crimes committed against Filipino abroad RA 9851. Also follows the principle of universal jurisdiction, meaning that the Philippines can prosecute these crimes even if they happen outside of the country because they affect the whole world. Visual applied to crimes in PH by Filipino abroad or against Filipino abroad. Icon map of the Philippines.
Those found guilty of crimes under RA 9851 face reclusion temporal to reclusion perpetua, which means 20 years to life imprisonment along with possible fines. These crimes have no statute of limitations, meaning the offenders can be charged no matter how many years have passed.
Command responsibility. In the context of RA 9851, command responsibility is a powerful legal doctrine that holds military and civilian superior criminally liable crimes committed by their subordinate if they knew or should have known about the crimes and failed to prevent or punish them. Military and civilian superior can also be held liable if they knew their subordinate were committing their crimes and failed to prevent or punish them. This is called command responsibility. Leaders are accountable for the action of the people under their control.
RA 9851 ensure protection for victims and witnesses. They have the right to safety, legal assistance, and even compensation or reparation. This is to encourage victims to come forward without fear or relation.
The law also guarantees the rights of the accused. This includes the right to a fair trial, the presumption of innocence until proven guilty, and the right to a legal counsel. Justice must be served fairly to both victims and the accused.
RA 9851 strengthens our justice system and show the world that the Philippines values human rights and the rule of law. By punishing these serious crimes, our country contributes to global peace and justice.
In summary, RA 9851 is our country's way of ensuring that those who commit genocide, crimes against humanity, and war crimes will face justice. It protects the dignity of every person, even in the most difficult times like war. As citizens, we must always promote peace and respect for human rights. Thank you for watching, and let's all do our part in upholding justice.